Yo, what's up guys? Gonna share today in this video. We're going to be talking about the leaks we got from the last update for the SAM. Now we're gonna be talking about four characters, but before we start talking about the important characters for this month or for the upcoming month of August, one quick word on Shesui because a lot of people are hoping that he will be coming in the next 2 days, and this might be a big disappointment because here's the thing: every character that has ever been released as a step-up banner on his first release doesn't get re-released as a regular banner where it's discounted and there's an ability to actually do single summons. So I'm just saying this because if you have your hopes up like so high, try to lower them down because you're gonna get shocked when he doesn't come in 2 days, which is most likely gonna be the case. But yeah, unless Bandai listens, and they never do, yeah, they might actually release him, but I don't know. And I'm hoping that he comes back in 2 days because everyone deserves a shot, even the players that have just started the game like a month or two ago. So he's a really good character. He's a double S tier. He's probably the only double S tier character as a main character right now, and in defense as well. Like in defense, there are other characters, but yeah, he is one of a kind, and I really hope that his banner comes back in the next 2 days, and Bandai just doesn't disappoint us again. Now let's move into the leaks. This is what you came for, and let's get started with Danzo. So if you haven't seen this page yet of the Vision magazine, here you go. Danzo is coming next, and it's gonna be in exactly 2 to 3 days after the SEM ends, probably. So yeah, basically Danzo is coming, and his kit is gonna be so OP. So as you can see, these are the pictures of his cards, and under every card there is some description of the ultimate or the attack, and we have here some translations for it. It's not like the best translations ever, but we're gonna be talking about them one after the other. We're starting off with the first one, the ultimate. So the ultimate is gonna be so OP, and here's why. So the ultimate is basically Izanagi. It's a really huge Izanagi ultimate. Activates the 18 Izanagi, 18 Izanagi, and all enemies on the same floor. Great damage to the capital. In addition, revive effect on oneself. So the translation is really bad. As I told you, it's not really the most perfect one. But I've done many translations on many different other websites aside from the Google translation. And here's the thing: his ultimate is going to be covering the whole map. It's most likely going to be a one hit, and it's going to damage himself. So it's going to do damage to himself, probably around 10% or so. And then in addition, he will get a revival effect on himself. So basically when he dies, he comes back. Whenever he dies, he comes back. Now it doesn't say exactly how much HP he will be coming back with. So either 50% of his HP, like just like the effect from the resurrection summon you leave in your fortress, or um, you will just come back with 1 HP, and then it's gonna be horrible because everything will actually kill you with that 1 HP. So yeah, basically I would assume that he's gonna get the resurrection summon effect on him when he uses his ultimate, and the HP he's gonna lose because he damages himself. I guess it's gonna be around 10% because when you think about it, he has 10 Sharingans on his hand and his arm, and using one of them basically takes down one of the 10. So 10% would be the decent number to take away. It's gonna be exactly the same as the effect that Might Guy has in his 7th Gate of Shock. So whenever he uses it, he gets some kind of a buff in attack and critical and speed, I think. And yeah, he loses 10% of his HP. I guess it's gonna be the same for his ultimate. So that's why the ultimate is gonna be so OP. The fact that you can actually do some suicide missions using your ninjutsu after you use the ultimate. So basically you just enter the fortress, use your ultimate, kill the enemy, then go into the next floor and just use your ninjutsu. It doesn't matter if you die or live, doesn't matter, to be honest, as long as you have the ability on you that you will revive, and you know for sure that you're not gonna die, like completely die after you lose all of your HP. You will come back. You can actually not. You don't really have to care about what happens to you, like getting hit by DOT or poison or sealed or battleized, whatever you get hit with. You know for sure you're gonna survive whatever comes in your way, and you can actually just enter the floor and use your ninjutsu, even your regular attacks, and try to save as much chakra as possible. So I would assume that he's gonna be a purple character. Now, let me know your opinion in the comment section below. What color do you guys think he's gonna be? But I think it's gonna be purple. We didn't have any purples in a long time, so yeah, purple would be a great decent color for him, because he will have a lot of decent stats and so on. So I would assume that he's gonna be purple. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Now let's move on to the ninjutsu here. So the first ninjutsu is gonna be the one where he summons his elephant. I think his name was Bambu or Kambu, or I don't know. Doesn't matter. So he attracts the enemy ahead with the power of the whole elephant. Further, it will give the effect of capitals and considerable evasion brush down. So what I understand from this ninjutsu so far is that he's gonna be using his elephant, and there's gonna be an evasion debuff effect in this ninjutsu. That's all. There's another effect right there to give the effect of capitals. I don't know what capitals could be, but I would assume it's either, I don't know, DOT, or I don't know, maybe some battleize, something like that. But the evasion debuff is guaranteed there. So it's gonna be really good when you go against the Shisui in a fortress, because of the huge evasion effect that Shisui has when you have him in the Resurrection Summon. So he's gonna be more of an anti Shisui, and you're gonna see that in the next ninjutsu, because it has also speed debuff. So the next one, the ninjutsu, let the roots of trees appear from the performance and do damage. In addition, you can select the enemy's rule and grant the moving speed down. I don't know how you would select the enemy's rule, what that even means. Maybe it's a new effect, or maybe it's just another effect that is translated in some weird way. But what I know for sure is that there's gonna be a speed debuff. So it's basically exactly the opposite of what Shisui does. He buffs himself the evasion and the speed. And what's gonna happen here is you're gonna use one to debuff that speed and one to debuff the evasion, which is gonna be good in attack mission. Now, so far there is no mobility in his kit, and the last one doesn't even give him mobility. So I guess the mobility could be something that you get from the animations of any of this ninjutsu. But yeah, there's gonna be a problem with the traps, like tornado traps or bear traps or whatever. So we're just having that problem still. So the other ninjutsu we have here, or the last one, it says a technique that makes you look and vacuum liquids. So basically, damage to the enemies by the impact liquid by the wind whine. Target the enemy. If the condition is abnormal, the damage rate will increase. So basically, if you have something inflicted on the enemy, you will be doing more damage, and it's most likely going to be either double the damage or triple the damage. So 2 times the damage or 3 times the damage. It's exactly like the one Kabuto has. If the enemy is poisoned, he deals double the damage with his chakra blades, or whatever the name was. So yeah, it's basically gonna be the 3 ninjutsu and the ultimate that we're gonna get in the banner. That's probably gonna be coming on the 29th. I'm not sure. I think it was the 29th when the SAM ends. Let me check again. So the SAM ends on the 29th. Yep. So on the 29th we should be getting this kit in a banner, and yeah, hopefully it's another broken character. So I don't think it's all about the Uchiha. I guess it's all about Sharingan users. Doesn't have to be an Uchiha. One more thing is that we have 4 ninjutsu in the files and 2 ultimates in the files. So it's exactly the same as Onuki. Onuki had the same thing, 4 ninjutsu and 2 ultimates. And guess what happens? Let's look at the reward list. And as you can see, we have the second ultimate for Onuki here as a reward for the SAM number 19. So what we're guessing here is that Danzo's second ultimate that is in the files is going to be added as the ultimate, the free ultimate for the next SAM. And that ultimate is called the reverse 4 symbols ceiling. So this is going to be some kind of a huge range ultimate that basically anything that is inside that range is going to be sealed into the body of the user. That's exactly what I read on the Naruto video. So yeah, it's gonna be a huge range ultimate that inflict seal probably, and it might actually have the same penalty of HP loss, just like the other ultimates. But we just have to go to wait for the next Sam number 20, and see how it's gonna look like, because they always release that showcasing video of the new ultimates from the Sam before we actually get to use them. So that's basically the second ultimate. There's a fourth ninjutsu. I'm not sure if this is one of the ones that we actually talked about from the 3 or not, but there are total of 4. I'm not sure if I got this one right. This might be the last one, the one with the let me check, the one with the wind wine. So it might be the same thing, the Shinku Dama. So yeah, it's another 4-star. There is a fourth ninjutsu basically waiting for you for the next Sam. Basically, that's just what I wanted to say. We don't have a lot of information about it, and we don't have a description for it yet. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for the next Sam number 20, to get more information about the fourth ninjutsu and the second ultimate. But for now, you know what we're gonna get on the 29th, and it's just gonna be broken basically. Alright guys, let's move on to the next character with the next leaks, and we have Sage Mode Naruto is getting a recut, most likely going to be next month. And we have here the first ninjutsu is going to be called the Frog Kata. Now, searching what that actually is, it's basically a fighting style that Sage Mode characters can use. And when I think about it, I think about this ninjutsu right here, the natural energy concentration. It basically gives him HP, 5,000 HP at max level, and then it increases the attack range and normal attacks and so on. So I guess it's going to be a better version of it. It's going to be an upgrade of that. So I'm not sure exactly what it could be, but it's a fighting style basically. So I guess it's going to be some kind of a buff, attack buff, maybe defense buff, speed, something like that. Maybe more HP. You never know. You never know. Alright, so the first ninjutsu, the second one is going to be a summon ninjutsu. It's going to be summon that big ass toad that falls out of the sky on top of anything and destroys it. So I guess it's going to be having a huge range, and it might have some effect in it, but we don't know any descriptions of, or we don't have any leaks of what is actually happening when that attacks get activated. So we're just going to have to wait for the release, right? Then we have the ultimate, which, by the way, we still have no idea what that actually is. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys to the comments. Let me know what you think the ultimate is going to be for Sage Mode Naruto. But looking at the names here, Aura, End, Hit, Muzzle, Shot, Start, Under, Cyclone, Dome, Outside, Wind Shot. I would guess it's gonna be just another wind style. Maybe not the Rasen Shuriken, or maybe it is a Rasen Shuriken, but a better version of the Rasen Shuriken. Maybe he's gonna be using the Kurama this time. Maybe, if you guys remember when the Sage Mode Naruto got crazy after Hinata got destroyed by Pain, he started releasing one tail after the other. So maybe he will be having the aura of the 9 tails, which is 4 or 5 tails, and then he will be using some attacks he used against Pain. So maybe, just maybe, I don't exactly know what it could be. So again, I'm leaving you guys to the comment and let me know what you think his ultimate is going to be. So that's basically Sage Mode Naruto, 2 ninjutsu and 1 ultimate. Then we have, after that, we have Hiruzen. As you can see, it says got on the Rain Dran test. So it seems like it's just a test. We only have the ultimate so far. And you know what it is. It's the 5 fire style technique, whatever the name was. It's the one where he attacks 5 times, and it's, when you think about it, it's probably going to be the third recut or the third event for this month or for the next month. And his ultimate is going to be a 5 times damage, 120 seconds, just like the one that Shisui has. And it's going to be very useful for the next Sam. Probably just same Sam-based ultimate. And yeah, we have no idea what the ninjutsu could be, but that's basically all the leaks we have for Hiruzen so far. Now, I know a lot of you are disappointed with not having anything for Hashirama yet, but yeah, there is literally nothing for Hashirama in the files yet, so I would assume it's going to be just Danzo, then Sage Mode Naruto, then Hiruzen, and then we have Darui. So Darui, the 5th Raikage, is probably going to be the next new character after Danzo. So that's probably gonna be at the beginning of September or at the very end of August. So yeah, I guess Darui is going to be the next character to be released in the game after Danzo, and there's nothing else about his kit or what he's gonna be, what his attacks are gonna be. But I guess we're gonna get that information on the next Sam's updates. But yeah, you can actually imagine what his kit's gonna be. I guess actually, I guess it's gonna be just another 4 ninjutsu and 2 ultimates released into the game files, and we'll find about them during the next Sam. And yeah, probably he's gonna be given 1 free ultimate as well, and the free ninjutsu in the Sam number 21 or something like that, just like Danzo and Onuki. And the last leaks we have for today are basically the new interface they're going to be adding to the game, probably again with the next Sam update. So they already have changed some interface inside the special missions and the attack mission. Sorry about that. So in attack mission and special missions, they have changed the interface, but they haven't changed this interface yet. So it's probably going to be the same as the one you see on the screen right now. So you can see the story chapters is going to be the one on the top left, then attack mission, and then special missions, and then the Sam icon. Then the last thing we have here is a point shop. This is going to be a new shop specifically for the Sam. I think from now on you're not going to be getting rewards from the points rewards. So these are basically not going to be there anymore. You're gonna have to get points instead of these. So getting to 33 million points, you will get points, and then you go into this shop called the point shop, and you can see the P as the currency there, and you're gonna be using that to buy the cards or the chakra or the cards or the ultimate or the Shinobites. Any of these will actually be possible to buy from the point shop. Probably. So that's gonna be good because I guess if you get a lot of points, like I don't know, some people go for billions of points. Like let me check the ranking now. So if you can use these points as the way to get stuff in the point shop, that's gonna be crazy for the top 3 because then they will be able to buy a lot of stuff unless they restrict the amount of rewards you can buy, like the toads, for example. Like if they add the toads, they shouldn't make them like possibly to buy them unlimited number of them. So it's gonna be like a maximum of 100 or something. And yeah, I guess it's gonna be better, to be honest, for people who need to play more or to play more regularly in the Sams. Then they will have some more advantage when they play more. Because right now, like people trying to go into the top 100 from the top 1,000, it's just really bad. You're not really getting anything else other than just extra 50 Shinobites and maybe 1 Toad card. So I guess that extra effort you bought in the Sam is going to be rewarded more than before. So again, this is the point shop, and it's going to be the last thing we talk about today in the leaks. Again, let me know, you guys, what you think about these leaks. Which character of these are you excited about the most? And what do you think about, Sage Mode Naruto's ultimate? And there was one more thing, yeah, Danzo's, the color of Danzo. And, Darui as well. Why not? Alright, guys, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully this one was not so long. So, yeah, see ya.